Hello everyone, my name is Drake94 and I am going to make a Luck Be a Landlord video. So maybe you've watched my channel before and you're like, wait, wasn't this the guy who made Magic the Gathering songs back a few years ago? Yes. If you're subscribed to my channel, you've probably forgotten that I existed. That's fine, because I just don't have the time at this point to make long projects like that work. I mean, I have a family, I have a job that requires me to spend a lot of time, so if I'm going to be present on YouTube, it's probably more something along the lines of this for now. We'll see what happens in the future. For now, I've been watching people play this game, and a lot of people play it like a slot machine. It's like they're playing just to get lucky, just to get the high roll in, and I don't think that's the best way to play this game. So I've been watching people play and I'm like, I think if you want to win more consistently, you have to just play differently. So I decided, you know what, I don't see anyone playing the game in the way that I think the game should be played if you want to win consistently, so I'm just going to make my own videos. We'll see what happens. Maybe people watch it, maybe people don't watch it. It's all fine. I'm going to keep it to 2 videos a week for now. As I said, I'm busy and I think these can be made relatively quickly, as in, I don't need to spend 20 or 50 hours on them. I can just do like half an hour, or maybe if I lose it's just gonna be 5 minutes. That's fine. So you're gonna see probably by the length of this video if I was relatively successful or not, but that's actually not the point. The point is to have a certain mindset in this game, right? Let's play it as if it's a roguelike. I mean, it pretends to be a roguelike, so we're gonna play it that way. So, alright, I've been talking for 2.5 minutes, so let's just start the game, see what happens. So, I'm gonna press start. So, most people who are watching this have probably have probably had some contact with this game, or the odds of you stumbling onto my videos randomly without seeing Luck Be a Landlord isn't very big, so I'm not gonna explain the game for now. Let's just assume everyone knows what we're doing here. So we're going for the first spin. If in the comments people say I want more explanation of the game mechanics, that's fine. But for now, I'm just going to pretend everyone knows what we're doing. So, alright, here's the first 3 symbols. We have a candy. Candy is only really useful if you have a toddler. Maybe if you have a jack-o'-lantern, it can be a 2-value symbol early, but I don't think that's worth it to pick up here. You might need some to make the first 25 rent, so if I really need some symbol, I might pick it up, just not on the first spin. I like owl actually. It gives like 1.33 every spin, and that's fine. There are a few ways to make it better. I'm gonna pick owl here, but let's look at minor. Minor is fine, but I don't like picking it up early. Yeah, mostly you're just gonna get a lot of pearls from this, and you need to actually pick up ore symbols too, so on its own it doesn't do anything. I don't like this, but I've been known to pick it up early just to get things started. So I'm gonna pick owl here. It's better than either of the other ones on face value, and maybe we'll find like a checkered flag or a birdhouse to make it a little bit better. So alright, I'm not gonna spend that much time on every spin, but we'll see. So beer, it makes 1. You kind of only really want it if you have a dwarf, and I don't like picking up dwarves. Sometimes you have to. I'm not gonna pick a beer up this early. Three-sided die is really good. It gives like 2 on average. It gives either 1, 2, or 3. So on average, it's gonna give 2, and that's just fine. Banana peel, don't like it. If I already have a thief, I'm going to pick it up, but otherwise, no, just no. Three-sided die is great. Early on, you really can't have enough two-sided dice. I mean, having a common symbol that gives 2, that's really good. So, we're already doing fine here. We're gonna make our first rent. Magpie, Cherry, Dwarf. So, Magpie, I really like Magpie. Sorry, I had to adjust my chair. I hope it doesn't come off in the recording. So, I really like Magpie. It has some nice synergies. It has the same synergies as the owl mostly, but it also has tax evasion. It can be really good when you have tax evasion. The question right now is, I mean, if I do another 2 spins, is it gonna cost me? So I already have the 3-sided die. I think I'm a little bit ahead, so I'm gonna pick the Magpie, and I think I'm gonna make 25. So let's spin again. I mean, in the long run, Magpie is going to be great. Right, I already have 23, so I'm definitely making it. Shiny Pebble, I don't like picking up Shiny Pebble if I'm actively going for cultists or crabs. Otherwise, it's just good to pick up. Later on, maybe you can have it being eaten by something like archaeologists or whatever, but right now, well, it's just going to make it more likely to find uncommon, rare, or very rare symbols, and that's just great. So, gonna spin again, and gonna try and make 50. Right, this is the first rent payment, that's good. 5-sided die, great, gives 3 on average. I mean, dice don't have a lot of great synergies with other symbols, but there are 2 items that are good with them, but they're just good in general. I mean, moving into the late game, you want most of your symbols to have be worth at least 3. So it's a good pickup. I'm definitely picking it here. I mean, 5-sided die early is just really strong. So B, you can go with bees and flower synergies and stuff like that, but I only have a single flower, and this will be a liability early, and it can even be a liability later if you don't pick up more synergies, so I don't like picking it this early. Actually, I think I will pick this up if I have like a sun and a second flower, and then I'm going to try and make this work, but for now, no. Wealthy Capsule, it gives 10, but let's look at the 5-sided die. So in 5 spins, we need to make a bunch of money. So in those 5 spins, this is gonna make an average of 3 times 5, that's 15. This is gonna make 10. So 5-sided die is already better than the Wealthy Capsule, and I have empty spots. So it's always 5-sided die here, even though it might not be the most spectacular thing. I think dice are just one of the best things you can do in the game. Reroll, I already have 2 dice, so I'm definitely picking up reroll. I mean, yeah, if you roll less than average, you get a free reroll, and it's just really strong. Black Pepper, there's a lot of things that destroy themselves or that destroy other symbols. There's a lot of reason to pick this up. It's never bad. It's hard to make it really good, but it's just going to consistently do something in most runs. Red Pepper, really difficult to make work because a lot of builds require you to have a lot of the same symbols. Definitely not picking it up here, and I hope I'm going to make it work at some point, but it's just really hard to make it work. So, and as reroll, definitely the pick here. So yeah, spin again. So I'm making 11 this turn. That's not a lot, but I need to make 50 in 5 spins, so that's 10 per spin. So I'm already there. Banana peel, don't like either of those. Coal, really love it. Coal gives you a diamond, and a diamond is like a cultist that gives you an additional +5, which is great. It's difficult to get a lot of them, but this is just an instant late game strategy, so there's never a reason not to pick up coal if you know that you're gonna make rent, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna make rent, so I'm fine here. So Magpie's gonna pay out 8, so I'm making 23 here. That's great. Right, now we have Cultist Goldfish coin. I'm not picking up the coin. There are reasons that coin can be good, but it's definitely not right now. Goldfish, I like it if I have a fish tank or a diver. Otherwise, it's just gonna give 1. Cultist, the first Cultist is always a little speculative, but I mean, I have 14 empties. I don't have any real plan right now, so I'm gonna grab the Cultist and see if I can find more. I have the shiny pebbles, so it's a little less likely for me to find more Cultists, but not a lot less likely. So there's no reason not to pick it up here. So just gonna pick it up. I can remove it later if it's in my way. So you can see that I'm already picking up a lot of disparate things. I think that's usually the way it starts, and at some point you might find some synergies. Cherry, no. Monkey, I don't like picking up things like monkeys and dwarves and toddlers and mice, so sometimes you kind of have to do it, but I don't think I want it right now. Flower, I'm not going to go with anything related to flowers. I'm gonna make rent here, so I'm just gonna skip and see what happens. I'm ahead, so I'm not worried. I'm gonna make next rent anyway. Goose, I love the goose. Getting a golden egg is just a really nice bonus. It's not very good, but it's really fun. Definitely not picking it here. I'm doing fine. Don't need another 1 value item symbol. So then there's a lockbox. I actually like picking up a lockbox. It gives you outs to a key or a lockpick, and it's kind of easy to remove it from your inventory at some point. And I have empty spots, so there's not really any downside to picking it up here. Banana peel, no. So I think lockbox is better than skip here, but I don't think I need it. But I think it's basically a free pickup. So let's pick it. Right, we're spinning 16. Not the highest roll ever, but it's really fine. Need to make 100. Alright, here we go. Coconut. Now, coconut halves give 2, so that's fine. Coconut on its own needs to be destroyed when to do anything. I don't have anything to destroy it. I could have picked up the monkey and then I could have picked up the coconut here, but that's also not a sustainable strategy. I'm skipping over the hustling capsule for a moment. Rabbit fluff. I really love rabbit fluff. There are some ways to make it better, but it's already good on its own. It's a 2 value symbol. Makes it more likely to find uncommons, rares, and very rares. Now, I want to keep open the possibility of cultists and some stuff like that, but honestly, I might pick this up. I'm not gonna do it here because I think between the cultists and the dice and other things, I really don't need it right now. And if there was like a B here, I would definitely pick up the rabbit fluff. No contest, but I really like hustling capsule. Any one hustling capsule isn't going to pay out a lot during a game, but it doesn't actually cost you a slot in your inventory. I mean, it does for 1 turn, and it gives you -6, although it gives you +1 the same turn that it gives -6, so it's actually -5. But you can have multiples, and if you get to stack these, right, it's like a fishbowl or anything like that, and this can actually be a very sustainable thing later on in the run. So I'm gonna pick up the hustling capsule. I have a lot of ways to make it work, so that's fine. Right, What's from Can is pretty bad. I'm not picking that up. Egg carton, I really like egg carton. I mean, it's just another one of those things that doesn't cost you a slot in your inventory, and that can give out more and more over the course of the game. It doesn't do anything on its own unless you pick up the eggs, so it can backfire a bit in that it might not pay out, but I really like it. And anthropology degree is interesting. I think the only human I have right now, I'm calling them humans, even though dwarf isn't a human. I'm going to keep calling it humans, doesn't matter. I only have a cultist. I think if I had 2 cultists, I would just snap this up immediately. Now it's kind of more difficult. There are a lot of strong humans, and this might actually still be the pick. But yeah, I think it's a pick over egg carton, but I think this one could go either way. I think just the fact that anthropology degree will always give me something, and egg carton might not actually give me something, is the reason that anthropology degree wins out. I mean, honestly, anything that makes all of a certain type of symbol, right, pay out more, like happy hour that gives drinks more, cleaning rag that makes gems give out more, fruit basket which makes fruits give out more, all of those are really good, and I think that the late game implications of this can be so big that, right, I might pick up more cultists or a Robin Hood or a Dame, whatever, Beastmaster. All of those can be so good just on their own that I think anthropology degree is actually an easy pick over egg carton, but it's difficult because I haven't actually picked up anything yet that really wants anthropology degree, but I think it scales better into the late game. So I'm gonna pick it here, see what happens. So there's our -6, +3, +4, +8, making 20 this turn. So, right, having multiples of hustling capsule becomes better and better as long as you know you're gonna make rent. I'm pretty certain I'm making rent here, so I'm picking up the hustling capsule. Cats and rabbits both have a lot of ways to make them better between different items, but I don't need to gamble on anything right now, so I'm gonna pick the hustling capsule, just go for the steady payout over the long term. Right, everything is paying out decently now. I mean, this was a low roll. Right, here's our cultist. So bears are bad. It gives 1. There's a way to give 2. The only reason for me to actually pick up a bear, well, there are 2 reasons. Either I have Maxwell the bear early and I just want 2 value symbols, so I pick up bears. The second is I have a beehive and I have flowers that I want to make better. So if you actually actively want to get rid of your honeys, honey is worth 3, so it's honestly not ever bad. But those are basically the 2 reasons I pick bears. Bears are generally pretty bad to pick up. Matrushka doll I really like. It destroys itself after 3 spins. It gives 0, but then it gives 1, then it gives 2. It just scales with the game, and the fact that it ends at 4 means that this, I mean, if all of your symbols give 4, you've won the run. And for me, winning the run, I haven't actually said that right now, up until now, is getting to 777. So if you get to 777, you've won the run. So if you just have a lot of things that give 4, you have won the run. But I think I would definitely pick up Matrushka doll if there wasn't another cultist. I mean, I have the anthropology degree, I already have a cultist. At this point, it's basically a no-brainer to pick cultist. I'm gonna pick every cultist I see from now on. I mean, honestly, cultist is probably the best common symbol because it just scales so quickly. So yeah, let's spin again. So you're gonna see that right now, I mean, I'm already making 21. Egg for the egg carton that I didn't pick up. So I think with 100 you need like 16 or something per spin. I'm making more than that, so I'm ahead. Cheese, snail, I mean, none of these really do anything right now, so I'm gonna skip. And we're just gonna coast along and look for other ways to get stronger. Seed can be really good. I mean, you can get a watermelon, which is very rare to happen, but it can happen. I might pick this up, like, when I'm still trying to get to 25. Or if I have, like, Mrs. Fruit that I really need to make better, or, you know, there are reasons for me to pick this up, but right now, I don't think any one of these make me better. I'm already at 92 gold. I have 2 spins, so I'm making 100 anyway. So I'm comfortable. I don't need to pick anything up, so let's do this. So there's the key for the lockbox. I don't need to get rid of the lockbox right now, but you know, it's fine. Just gonna get rid of it. Rabbit, Shiny Pebble. I mean, Shiny Pebble is worse now that I'm actively collecting cultists. So it's also a 1 value symbol, so I don't want Shiny Pebble or Rabbit. So key is basically free right now. I mean, I have 11 empty symbols. So yeah, definitely always a key. Doesn't matter when it actually opens the lockbox. I'm comfortable right now. I'm gonna pay this rent. I'm already at 144, which means that I'm probably making 152, especially with the lockbox. So I have time. I have a lot of time here. So next is 150. I'm getting some more symbols. Again, diamonds. I haven't actually talked about suits yet. Suits are some of the highest payout late game options. It's just really difficult to get enough of them to make it work, so I'm not gonna pick them up. When you pick these up, you're either gambling or you have a very specific plan in mind, so I'm not gonna do it. Matrushka, it's really good. Might be better than the hustling capsule at this point, but you know, I'm doing very well. I'm gonna pick up the hustling capsule just to make sure that we're gonna do more. Fish tank, just not like the egg carton, but there's no maximum to this. Really like it. Quickly the wolf is actually a really strong early game thing, but I'm gonna pick up the capsule machine. I just picked up the hustling capsule, so this is already gonna pay out for one for the rest of the run, and any other things that I pick are going to get doubled. Capsule machine is actually a really good item, so picking it up here. I could remove something, but you really should only remove when you're at over 25 symbols, so not gonna do it right now. Again, I'm comfortable here. Here, I have 4 pool balls here. Yeah, I could reroll, but I really kind of like rerolling when I have either a lucky capsule, which gives me a guaranteed rare, or just before rent. Well, when you've just paid rent, you also have an increased rare chance, so that's also a good point to reroll. Sometimes I reroll just to get another shot at the cultist when I have a lot of commons. But yeah. Right now, there's no reason to do it. I'm gonna pick up another 3-sided die. You might think like, but you're doing cultist, so why do you need to die? I mean, I have 12 empties. I mean, you really can't have too many 2-value symbols at this point. So I can remove them later if I need to, but for now, just picking up something that's worth 2 is just very good. So making 24. Right, here's my wealthy capsule. Toddler, not worth it. Turtle, I really don't have anything that makes Turtle good right now. Again, good reroll, but a wealthy capsule is worth 20 right now, and I mean, being worth 20 is just very good, so picking it up. Alright, again, that's the capsule machine. Capsule machine is doing work, so great. Making 52 this turn. So I have 3 spins left. I'm already basically at 150, so I don't need to pick anything up. Not gonna reroll, just skipping here and going ahead. Sorry, I need to cough here. Right, I'm back. So we have goldfish, toddler, 3-sided die. Gonna pick up another 3-sided die. Again, same reason as before. Didn't pick up the fish tank, so not picking up a goldfish here. Again, need to fill out the most things with just decent symbols right now. And right, making 27 this turn. So sloth, sloth is fine. It makes like 1.5. It's really good if you have checkered flag. If you have checkered flag, it gives 3 every spin. So that's basically a late game symbol back at that point. I don't have checkered flag. I think I could pick it up here. I mean, I have 10 empty symbols, but I think I'm ahead by enough that I don't need to pick anything up that's worth less than 2. So then there's a dog, which you should only pick up if you have quickly the wolf. And then we have egg, which is just also not what I want. So again, skipping here. Gonna take a sip of water while this spins. Alright, paying 150, great. So there's 225, 7 spins. I'm doing well. So there's another wolf, there's a coconut half, hustling capsule. I mean, I've been picking hustling capsules all the while. I really like picking up 2 value symbols, but honestly, this is also a 2 value symbol, but it doesn't take up a slot, so it just is better in the late game. Definitely picking it up here. Black pepper again, good. Pizza the cat is one of the things that makes cats better. I think that's a really defensible pick here. I mean, I already have a cat, but I already also have other things that are great for the later stages of the game, so I don't need it. Jack-o'-lantern can be good if you have toddlers. It can actually be a reason to pick toddlers and candies early. But right now, not what I want. I'm gonna pick up the black pepper. Because, you know, I want capsules, so this is already going to give another +1 from this, so yeah. Picking it up. My diamond is almost there, so when my diamond is hatching, that's another reason to be happy about this run. None of this is really relevant. I'm certain that I'm gonna make next run, so I'm skipping. Yeah. So how much is this? 30. I'm still ahead. So that's a rare. Mine can be really good if you just need something to go well for you. I'm not gonna pick it up here. It's just gonna give me a bunch of pearls mostly, and you know, the mining pick can be really good, but I don't think this helps me right now. I am going to pick up a 2 value symbol just to make my average spins a little bit better. I don't think I need to pick it up here, but I think it's better than skipping. So let's just do it here. So taking 29, still ahead. So if I'll Ninja Turtle again, I'm gonna pick up the 2 value symbol. Actually, I have anthropology degree, so this is worth 3. Definitely picking up something worth 3 at this point, so yeah. Great one. There's my diamond. So I'm making 38 here. I'm very far ahead. Yeah. Gonna fill up my inventory a bit with 2 value symbols so that I can remove some things when the opportunity presents itself. I don't think I need to pick up a lockbox anymore. If I already had a key, maybe I'd pick up a lockbox, but I don't think it helps me here. So let's just skip and move ahead. I mean, I can move a little bit quicker here and not explain every single thing that I'm thinking about. Again, I'm ahead. I have empty spots, so I think coal is really good here. I don't need a wine or a cat. I think coal is really good here. I mean, coal actually becomes a lot better as you have more of it. So as long as you're making rent, I think picking up coal is almost always the right play. Except when you're like very late in the run and you're probably not even seeing the diamond anymore during the rest of the run. Right, so this is interesting. There's a rain, which works with flowers. I don't really want that, but can be okay. Well, the capsule for plus 20 is fine. It's actually plus 21 since I have the black pepper. Rabbit fluff, usually good. I don't want it right now because I actually want cultist, so I'm gonna grab the bounty capsule. Zeraf's contracts, I mean, it makes bounty hunters okay, but yeah, I don't think it's in any way reasonable to pick it up here. Cleaning rag is really strong. I'm looking to have as many diamonds as I can, so that's good. Lucky cat makes you want more cats. If I had picked up the Pizza the cat and the second cat, I would definitely pick this here. Maybe even though I already have 2 cultists, but I really want cleaning rag. I have a shiny pebble, I have a pearl, and I have a diamond, and I have a second coal, so this is going to pay out a lot. So yeah. So I'm doing very well here. Getting 58. 58 is really good at this point. Now I could start trying to start fish for more cultists, but I don't really need to, so I'm gonna skip here. So I mean, you can be opportunistic in this game and just go for the easy, quick option. Remove a capsule. I don't need to remove a lot right now, but this actually helps me pick up more things. I mean, I have 5 empty spots, but I mean, I've been picking up a few 2-value things, and I just want to add more big stuff to the deck at some point. So this is going to help me together with the capsule machine to clean up things well in the later stage of the game. So that's great. Spinning again. Yeah. So 41, it's fine. I don't want any of these, so yeah. This is the point in the run where it can be difficult to actually think of what's best to talk about right now. I think that it's fine to just have some banter probably. I'm gonna pick up a few 2-value symbols. Again, I have... Ooh, right. We have something to talk about here again. So, lucky capsule. Somehow, I don't know if this is actually something that's in a game or if it's just confirmation bias or whatever. Lucky capsule seems to come up a lot when you just have 1 spin left. It's interesting because your rare chance is already better when you're paying rent, so it feels suspect. It's probably just coincidence or whatever, but well, most importantly, lucky capsule. I have the capsule machine, so I'm gonna see 2 rares when this pops, and I have 3 rerolls, so I'm gonna see a lot of rares, and rares are just really strong. There are a lot of things that I really want right now, so I think this is really good. So I have 112 left. I need to make 50 more than last month, so I think I'm comfortable here. So, alright, I could reroll here, but honestly Emerald is +3, but I already also have the cleaning rag, so it's another +1, so this is worth 4. Anything that's worth 4 is just really, really strong. Robin Hood is actually also very good. I mean, I have the anthropology degree, so he gives +1. So that's, oh god, I'm really bad at doing calculus on the spot. But honestly, he just gives -3 every turn and then just gives 30 every 4 spins. I think it's less than 4. I'm not doing the math. I like the emerald, and emerald also gives me the option to pick up dames at some point. Well, Robin Hood needs like a checkered flag or a tax evasion to get better than this, so I think it's easier to make emerald better. So I'm gonna pick up emerald. I think Robin Hood is good too. Nori the rabbit. I don't have any rabbits or rabbit fluff, so there's a tax evasion. That's good with my magpie. I'm not planning on taking magpie to the late game, but it does actually give me some money for now, so that's okay. Lunchbox can be really good. I mean, there's a lot of things that are 3 or even a watermelon. If tax evasion had been like Maxwell the Bear or something, I would definitely pick up the lunchbox and see what it could get me. But I don't think I need it right now. I'm gonna pick up the tax evasion. I mean, I have nothing that actually works with lunchbox, so most commonly I'm just gonna skip 3 times and be done with it. So I think tax evasion is going to give me better things on average. If I had fruit basket, for example, I would definitely pick up the lunchbox, but for now I think this is fine. So I have 4 empty spots, so no reason to start removing things yet. Yeah, I think I'm doing very well right now. Magpie, don't need it. Plum monkey, no. I'm ahead. I'm happy. I mean, anthropology degree and cleaning rag are just really carrying right now. Shiny pebble is worth 2, but it makes more difficult to pick up cultists later. I don't know if I even need any more cultists. Might not. But honestly, I think I don't need shiny pebble right now. I'm gonna skip. Maybe it's wrong, but I think it's also not bad to skip here. Right, there's another cultist. I could pick a lucky capsule to try and fish for a dame, but cultist right now is just really good. I mean, we have 3 cultists, and if all of them pop up, I get 4 for each of them because of the anthropology degree. Anything that's worth 4 is going to be a very big help in making it to 777. So yeah, again, I think I'm doing very well right now. I'm making 61. I need to make like 78 end game. So I mean, I have a lot of spins left until that point, so I think I'm cruising right now. 53, I could pick up a big ore just as a 2-value symbol, but again, I don't need to. This is fine. Yeah, 54. Again, skip. I'm gonna skip a lot right now because I don't need anything. Matrushka, I mean, it's definitely not too late to make it work, but again, I don't need it. It doesn't work with anything that I actively want to make work right now, so I'm gonna skip. In a lot of runs I would have picked up the Matrushka here just to have something else that is going to skill into the late game. Right, so I think this is a guaranteed rare. Martini is fine. I don't really have anything to make it better. Hex of Tedium, I really love Hex of Tedium when I'm doing cultists, but I'm gonna try and fish for another rare. Hex of Draining, I wanna do the math on this at some point. I think it's good early, but it becomes less and less good as the run goes on. But I haven't actually done the math on it yet. So I'm gonna reroll and hopefully this stays a rare. Well, there's another rare, Archaeologist. Archaeologist is great right now. I have a pearl, I have a shiny pebble, so he's going to really carry his weight here. So there's a lucky cat. I don't want a rare chance right now. Lucky 7 is fine, but right, it doesn't do anything at this point, so I'm gonna grab a lunchbox just to see if anything pops up. I'm not expecting anything. Inventory, I have 2 empties. I don't need a coconut half. I'm just gonna skip and skip and skip. All fine. I didn't really need anything. So, oh right, I actually forgot that he eats sapphires. Doesn't matter, but it does mean that, right, he just ate 2 of my 3 value symbols, so I need to start replacing them. Buffing capsule is really good. It actually gives ×4 now because of my capsule machine. That's definitely better than a wealthy capsule. I could pick up an apple. I think apple is going to give me more in the long run. So just as a 3 value symbol, I have a lot of removals if I'm full at some point. This is the kind of thing that is probably the thing that will actually win you more runs later on. If you pick up things like this. Archaeologist is doing his work fine. So I'm making 61. That's pretty close to late game. Again, skipping. Don't need anything. I have a few empties. That's fine. Now, if I see ores or anything like that for the archaeologist, I'm going to pick them up. But right now, I mean, I'm fine. I haven't actually looked how I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing very well. Again, there's a rare. I mean, 3-sided die is a 2 value symbol. I don't think I need it anymore. Again, omelette is worth 3. I have 4 empties, so it's just really good to pick up 3 value things right now. Even though it doesn't actually work with anything I have at this point. I mean, I'm making 73 right now. That's just... This is the way to actually make 777. It's not the way to get endless, right? We're not gonna go endless with this. Picking up ore for the archaeologist, that's good. I don't need to go endless here. That's not what the series is about. That's also not what I find especially fun about this game. What I find fun is trying to win more and more consistently. So here's another coal. I'm gonna pick it up. I have 2 diamonds and a cleaning rag. I have a lot of time to have it hatch, so yeah, gonna pick it up. I have 2 empties, that's good. I mean, I'm not at the point yet where I'm going to win whatever happens, but I'm getting there. There's a point where it just doesn't matter anymore what you pick, so but I'm definitely not at that point yet. Removal capsule, I have a lot of removal things right now, don't need it. King Midas is kind of gimmicky. There are a few ways to make it really work for you, and King Midas in combination with other things can win runs. It can also work with coin on a string, and if you have coin on a string, it actually gives 4 every spin, which makes King Midas with coin on a string comparable to watermelon. Again, I'm picking the watermelon. Anything that gives 4 is just great here. So I don't really need any of these. I'm gonna pick up the happy hour. If I find a martini, I'm gonna pick it up just to have something. So I have 1 empty, so I'm still fine. So, right, everything is really going well here. I think I have time for another coal. This is probably the last one I pick up. Again, I mean, with how well everything is going. Oh, all right. I said it was the last one I was gonna pick up. I was lying. Again, I mean, I'm doing so well. I still had kind of had empties, so this is fine. Now I finally get to remove something. So first to remove is either the coin or the flower. Let's remove the coin. There's not a lot that works with it. Flower at this point is exactly the same. But I might randomly pick up a sun or something. Right, golem can actually work really well with the archaeologist. I think actually, well, I mean, right, I'm doing so well that it really doesn't matter what I do anymore. So I think just picking up the golem is fine. I should have removed something because I'm I'm doing so well. General Seraph is really bad here just because all of my good things are humans. I'm gonna pick up a big ore, and I'm going to remove at least the flower and probably the cherry too, right? Yeah, cherry too. I'm at 27, but the archaeologist is going to eat some things. Next on the remove list is definitely the... Actually, let's remove the cat too. So the golem is going to explode in a minute, and everything is going very well. So how much? 67. That's fine. Again, I'm not try-harding at this point because I've basically already won, and now it's just a matter of feeding the archaeologist, removing some things that aren't really carrying their weight. I mean, I could reroll here just to see what happens, but I don't need to. I'm gonna save the rerolls for something better. Alright, item capsule. So I'm gonna get 2 common items. That's great. Again, I should probably be paying more attention if I want to get the optimal out of this, but honestly, right, when you've already won, it doesn't matter that much anymore. I mean, I'm not at making 78 per spin, but right now I have 791. I need 777 at the end. So, yeah, there's the Dame. Now, the Dame is one of the reasons that I picked the Emerald. Anything rare that the archaeologist gives me with any of the ores is going to be really good. So I think Dame is basically perfect here. So quickly, Jack-o'-lantern, I don't need any of them. Purple pepper. It's probably not gonna pay out a lot right now, but I think it's better than anything else that I could have right now. I should have looked if I wanted to remove anything. Right. Golem procced. I mean, yeah. At this point, it doesn't matter that much anymore what I do. I have 31, but most of them are ores. I'm going to let the archaeologist clean up a bit first before I look what I want to remove. Making 66, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna grab another 5-sided die. It's just good right now, and it gives me reason to start removing things. I'm actually going to remove the owl and the magpie, so that it makes it easier for the archaeologist to line up any of the ores. Making 61. I could pick up an oyster to have more pearls, but really don't need to do anything like that. I mean, again, I'm doing very well. A lot of diamonds are going to end up in my pool at some point, so I just need to have things like this happen. Archaeologist just, it's up to 13 value right now, so that's really strong. Yeah, I could have picked up the mouse for Ninja and Mouse, but I don't need it. I'm just so far ahead. Right, archaeologist is just doing what he does. Making 79, so that's already end game level. And that's 97. I don't think I can lose anymore. So that's 27. I still have some ores. It's okay to not remove anything here. So 74. So yeah, just gonna wait for this next reward screen. Right, 625. A lot of my diamonds are ready to hatch. I have strawberry chicken, silver arrow is actually really good. I could reroll here. You know what? I'm just gonna reroll a few times to see if we can get anything better. Emerald is really good here. Time machine. So, as you can see, I have 5 coal here, I have 4 coal here, and a 7 coal here. Time Machine is really strong. I've talked about quickly, and Lucky Cat. So this is going to instantly give me 2 diamonds and another one later. I mean, at this point, I don't think there's anything bad that can happen anymore. I mean, I could accidentally pick up a Midas Bomb and forget to remove it, I guess. 25 symbols, fine. And there's more diamonds. So now I have 5 diamonds and a dame and 2 emeralds. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with grabbing more ores. Archaeologist is already great. There's really no reason to get fancy. Right, all of those give 9 right now. Right, let's see how much this is. Everything here is completely out of control. Yeah, this is 124. Gonna grab another hustling capsule because why not? Again, at this point there's really nothing that can go wrong anymore. I mean, I could remove a lot of symbols and still be fine. I'm not even gonna grab the Hex of Tedium. I don't need it anymore. I mean, the cultists did their job early on, but they're not even doing that much right now. Right now, I mean, I could just skip everything from now on and still win, because I'm making more than 78 each spin. So what actually made this run work? I mean, I think grabbing the reroll was great, but Anthropology degree did a lot. Sure, grab the Chemical 7. Then the Cultists, Capsule Machine, but Cleaning Rag was really what made this really pop, in combination with picking up the coals and having them just having enough time to pick up the coals. That's what really put this run out of the park. So I think that's right, 777, that's the last one. So we're going to make this one, whatever happens. Having the emeralds, doesn't matter. Clear sky, fine. Not gonna use it, but it's something. I could probably have removed the symbol. Again, I'm not paying that much attention anymore, because there's really nothing that can happen. I have 1 empty. It's fine. Again, the Dame is doing so much work here. I could have tried to dig for another one. Buffing capsule 4x4. I never needed to do anything more than this, so, you know. Yeah. So, I think that we are nearing the end of this run. It's almost an hour long, actually. I didn't expect it to go this long, but I've been explaining a lot, so I hope if you're watching this that you've learned anything from this. Maybe you'll see me, you'll subscribe and see another one of these. I'm going to make 2 of these a week, and we'll see how much I consistently win. I think this is a very good example of a run that just went exactly by the book. That just everything went right with this run. We never had any trouble where we're like, oh no, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make rent or not. So that's really what you ideally want. Not every run is going to be like this. So we're gonna see some shorter runs, and we're going to see some other runs. But for now, this is the final spin. We've made our final rent. I hope you've learned something, and I hope I'll see you again. So we're gonna pay the last rent. And this is the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope it was useful, and we've made our landlord into soup. So Hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.